Good morning, children. I hope you all are fit and fine and you all are ready to come to school, right? So, as I have already taught you before, chapter number 5 KTurtle loops and learns. So, today I am going to repeat your chapter again. I hope you all have gone through this chapter. So, as I am doing some revision, let us do revision of this chapter again. Okay? Now, as you all are listening to a song repeatedly or playing a series of songs a number of times in sequence, this is called what? Looping a songs or a set of songs. So here in this chapter we have learned about comments and loop. Now in programming also we use loops when we want the computer to run a set of commands repeatedly till a certain condition is met. Now KTurtle helps us to do looping. Okay, there are 3 looping commands that we can use in KTurtle: repeat, while and for. So let us learn about looping. Now first of all we have to see what are comments. So a program consists of instructions that are executed when the program is run. In between the statements or instructions of a program, you can insert comments. So, when you will run the program, in between the statements or instructions of a program, you can insert comments. So, what generally comments are? Comments are sentences that explain the logic for using a certain command or describe what a command does. They help in understanding a program. Okay. Then comments are very useful when a program is very lengthy and complex. Statements are ignored when a program is being executed. A comment line starts with the hash symbol. So you can look for an example given below. You have given symbol in front of your line. First of all, you have to give symbol hash. Then you have to start your comment. This is a comment line. Then hash, the value entered by the user is stored in a variable. Now we have seen here comparing operators. The numbers and variables that contains numbers can be compared to each other with the help of comparing operators. Now I have told you before to complete this list of comparing operators. I hope you have done. Now let us see Boolean values. The Boolean values are named after George Boole. It has only 2 values, true and false. These are called truth values. Okay. Because the system takes the relationship of a statement to the truth, which can either be yes or no, which can be either be true or false. Thus, the result of comparing operators can only be a Boolean value. Now, how you can controlling execution of your program. As you know, the program code is executed line by line, but with the help of some statements, we can control the execution of the program. The computer takes the Boolean value and decides whether the code should be executed or not. Now, with the help of if statements. If statements are used for controlling the execution of a certain command. If the statement is true, then the command is executed, and if the statement is false, the command is not executed. So, whenever you will write the general format of if statement. If boolean, in a bracket, curly bracket, if you write, the code written between the curly brackets is executed if the boolean value is true. Suppose Ulsan Public School is organizing a computer science talent competition for students of age less than or equal to 12 years. Let us create a program which will tell you whether you are eligible to enter the competition. Okay. So, example of the program it has been given here, and the explanation you see. The second line makes the input dialog box appear, asking you to enter your age. Can you see? $A equals to ask, please enter your age. So here you will enter your age. It will ask you to input to enter your age. Now, when you enter your age and click OK, the value entered is stored in the variable. The third line makes the computer test whether the age entered is less than or equal to 12. If true, the code between the curly brackets is executed. If false, the code between the curly bracket is not executed. Okay. Then you have to run the program and enter the age 11 in the input dialog box. This result in the boolean value being true, it prints the message welcome. You are eligible to enter the competition in the message dialog box. Okay. Now, if else statement. In the code above, if you enter say 15 as the age, then no message will appear. If you want a message to appear, even if you enter an age above 12 years, then you can combine the if statement with the else statement. Have you understood? First of all, we have seen if statement. Now we are going to see if else statement. You can combine the if statement with the else statement. The else statement is used when you want an output even the boolean value is false. Now for your example, it has been given them to run the program and enter the age 15 in the input dialog box. This result in the boolean value being false. However, in this case, you will get this message, sorry, you are not eligible to enter the competition in the message dialog box. Now, looping step. A loop is a set of statements or a block of code that continues to execute till a condition is true. The moment the condition becomes false, the loop stops executing. Okay? So, when your result is true, your loop statement will continue. But when the statement is false, the loop stops executing your program. There are three looping statements. It's called repeat, while, and for. So children, kindly go through your chapter and I will give some question for your revision. You do it in your classwork copy.